everyone, and welcome back to my American Girl channel. Today I have a really exciting video which is inspired by Alley Cat Loves AG's video, which was inspired by my video. So essentially this is like my own idea, technically.
But basically, to explain what's going on, Alley Cat Loves AG posted a video talking about the most expensive dolls in her collection, which was inspired by my video where I talked about the most expensive American Girl dolls ever.
So I thought I'm gonna do my own version of Alley Cat Loves AG's video, which is the most expensive dolls in my collection. But before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to be notified when I have new American Girl related uploads. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is really exciting, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, when you're down there, make sure to follow me on Instagram for more updates on my dolls. So as you can see, we are in the set of a short film that I'm filming for Christmas time, and we are in the Merriman store. So that's a little bit of a hint of what I'm going to be doing for the Christmas stop motion. I would say that this was an intentional choice to be a sneak peek for that stop motion, but I'm just too lazy to clean up the set, so it's gonna stay like this. But without further ado, let's get into the most expensive dolls that are in my collection. Now, I just wanted to point out that just because a doll is rare doesn't mean that she's gonna be worth a lot of money. For example, the doll that you are looking at right now, ignoring Felicity in the back there, the doll that you're looking directly right at is Just Like You number 20, and she is really rare. She has blonde hair, bangs, and gray eyes, but not a lot of people want her, so it's not really, she's not expensive on eBay. So one of the most expensive dolls in my collection is my Mary Grace doll. I did get her in 2012, a year after she was released, and for the longest time, or a little bit of time, she was my lookalike doll because she was like the only doll with brown hair and blue eyes. So Mary Grace, for that reason, is one of my favorite historicals ever, and she is one of the most expensive. She is not as expensive as Cecile, but she will cost you around like $200 to $300. So this is arguably the most expensive doll in my collection. There's another doll in my collection, but this is my Cecile doll, and if you haven't noticed, Mary Grace and Cecile are in winter outfits because they are the main characters in my stop motion. But Cecile will cost you around $200 to maybe even $400. She is super rare, and I got her for a really good deal. She was missing her shoes and her tights and her underwear and that kind of thing. So I was able to purchase her for, I think it was $160. I thought I was gonna have to pay around $180, but there was something like shipping wasn't as expensive as I thought it was, so I can't remember if I ended up actually paying $180 or if I ended up just paying $160, but I got her with her dress and her hat, which I guess are the main things. Again, this video is not in any particular order, and also I have around 15 18-inch American Girl dolls. I do have a Welly Wisher, but I don't really think she counts. But I did purchase this Elizabeth as an adult off of eBay for $90, including shipping and import fees. So that is really good because that is cheaper than buying American Girl brand new. And she had her shoes and the dress that goes under this dress. I don't have it on her now, but I use it normally as pajamas, but it's technically like underwear, if that makes sense. It's just a little dress, like a little white dress that goes under this one. She came with her pink dress, and I just made her this little necklace, as you can see. I don't know if you can see too well, but I made her this necklace, which I think matches her dress. She's supposed to wear a pearl necklace, but I kind of like this a little bit more because it matches with her dress, and she's also wearing these pearl bracelet here, which I think is really love Elizabeth. She's the first Josefina mold in my collection. If you wanted an Elizabeth doll, you're probably looking at spending around $200. She can get really pricey though, so she can get up to like $400 too. Of course, with eBay, sometimes it's difficult because I've seen dolls on there. People will try to sell them for like $500 and they'll literally be there for years. So just because somebody's listing something for a certain price doesn't mean that it's actually going to sell for that price. We have Emily, and ignore her hair a little bit. It's a little bit messy, and ignore her outfit too. She is also in the Christmas stop motion, so that's why her outfit is Samantha's and not from the 1940s. Okay, I think that looks cuter. I don't know. Does it look cuter on camera? Anyways, this is Emily. Emily, I think if you were gonna ask me who is my favorite historical character, I would probably say Emily. It would probably be Mary Grace. then Emily, then Nellie, then Cecile. But she is really up there. And I like her a lot because she is British and I'm a Canadian, so I thought it was so interesting to have an American Girl doll that wasn't from America. If you were looking for an Emily, expect to pay around maybe like 150, 180. However, you could find an Emily if you just search like red hair dolls or red hair blue eyes. Then you might be able to find her, probably not in her meat outfit, but probably, you know, without clothes or with non-original clothes for a better price. So that's another strategy for eBay, and I've heard a few people want me to do a eBay tips video because I do buy most of my dolls on eBay, so I will do that in the future. But if you are looking for a doll, like let's say Felicity or something like that, type red hair, green eyes, like, or American Girl red hair, green eyes on eBay, and just scroll through, and I guarantee that you will find a Felicity doll. She might not be in her original outfit, but if you don't really care about that, so if you're going to do a custom, or if you're not really particular about the outfits, then that is a good way to save money. So another one of my favorite dolls is Nellie, and I think I paid the most for her out of any American Girl ever. I bought her with just her meat outfit. It was her complete meat outfit, not with her accessories. She didn't have her hat or anything. It was just her dress, her tights, and her shoes, and her hair ribbon. And I got her for $180, including shipping. So I decided to purchase her for that price, even though people might say that's a lot, because I was literally looking for almost 2 years for a Nellie doll, and I couldn't find one for a good price. So I decided on this one, which was pretty good because it was under budget, because I was planning on spending $200 on a Nellie doll. But I did find her for cheaper than that. So on my books, I think it was a good decision because she was the only doll that I really, really wanted. And there's no, in my opinion, there's no point in collecting dolls if you don't have the ones that you absolutely love the most. But anyways, everyone has their different opinions and approaches to collecting. So this is just my opinion. So I thought if I was going to collect American Girls, I would spend that little bit of extra money to get the one that I really wanted. But I really like her because she is Irish. I also think she just looks so cute and adorable. She was one of the first American Girl dolls I ever wanted, but I couldn't get because I was a kid and I couldn't justify spending $200 as a kid on a doll. But I'm an adult now, so I can do what I want as long as I pay my bills. But anyways, that is Nellie, and I'm not trying to make this video to brag. I'm just trying to be honest about how much I spend on dolls. I mean, that's my phone. I don't really know what the point of this is. I'm really tired and I probably got to get to class soon, so I should probably show you the last doll that's the most expensive in my collection and move on. Final doll we have on this list for the most expensive American Girl dolls in my collection, I have Caroline. Now, she's not looking
Directly at the camera, so I'm just gonna... Oh my goodness. This is... trying to do this one-handed. Why am I still holding my phone? I don't need to be holding my phone.
Oh my goodness, I am so tired. Anyways, this is Caroline. I love Caroline so much. I did buy her when she was still out, and she is the pre-Be Forever Caroline. So I heard someone describe her as the fat face Caroline, and when somebody said that in one of my Instagram comments, I was like,
what did you say?
Which is funny. I don't know why I find that funny. It's just... just how casually they said it. And I really like her because she has unique eyes. I really like that she has like these really nice curls, which were super common in American Girls in like 2013 to have these kind of curls. They are coming back a little bit. Like there's a few just like used, like there's this one that has the Jess face mold. She has the dark curly hair. And then there is one that looks like Josefina, but she has curly hair and she's just like you. So the curls are coming back, which I am really grateful for, because for a while there they stopped using these curls, probably because they were a little bit difficult to take care of if you were a kid. But if you were going to buy a Caroline now, it would probably be, well, depends. One in really rough shape you could probably get for like $100, maybe less, maybe a little bit more, where her hair's kind of messy and stuff like that. But if you want her with like her original outfit and then maybe additional accessories, you could be looking at anywhere from like $150 to like $300. But if you're looking for a Caroline just to customize, so maybe you want to replace her wig or use her eyes for a different doll, you could probably find one for fairly cheap, because like I said before, her hair was a little bit difficult to take care of if you were a younger person. So sometimes you can get a doll with really beat up hair for a good price. So that is it for my video today. Hopefully you guys really liked it and you really enjoyed it. I know I'm not as energetic as I normally am in my videos, but I thought I would film one today just because I didn't film one last week. Not because there wasn't anything to talk about. There was lots to talk about with the World by Us leaks and all of that crazy stuff. I just have a lot of assignments right now. I'm in a biology class, which is killing me right now. Biology is, even though it's one of the easier sciences, it is still pretty difficult, especially when you major in anthropology. Anyways, I'm trying my best to get out a video for you guys this week, and hopefully you guys maybe even learned something from this video. Maybe you found it entertaining. I hope you did enjoy it, but hopefully you learned some stuff too. But again, make sure to check out Alley Cat Loves AG video, and also make sure to check out my video on the most expensive American Girls. And maybe you have a really expensive one in your collection and you didn't know it, so go watch that video too. Also make sure to follow my Instagram and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will maybe see you next week. I'll see you guys later. Bye.